family, welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks, team to victory. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Palmer's Cardinals. So let's send you out to the Valley of the Sun as we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. First down, it's Palmer. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
On second down, Palmer. And this is Michael Floyd, complete. Against the 49ers, a couple of Cardinals had their first 100-yard games on the season. Larry Fitzgerald did it. Michael Floyd, who just had the catch, he did it as well.
And head coach of the Cardinals, Bruce Arians, has got to be thinking it's about time because that's what he envisioned. Outside receiver into the slot and move Michael Floyd into your position. Because the two of you together, that could be a heck of a lineup right there.
Palmer will throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. The gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And by the way, speaking of Fitzgerald, moved ahead of Terrell Owens in all-time receptions in the 6th place with 1,086 for the 33-year-old.
You talk about big-time names here. Big-time company that Larry Fitzgerald continues to ascend with an outstanding, incredible career. And let's face it, when Carson Palmer has to find someone downfield, the first guy he's going to look towards is number 11.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
Again, it's Palmer. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be third down. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
It seems like whenever people talk about Chris Long, the number one thing they discuss is his motor and how relentless he is. Let's not forget, he's also a superior athlete.
To throw again, it's Palmer. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. In on the stop, Kevin Minter. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blount, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed, but it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Again, here's Blount. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And here is the Cardinal defense.
Dale Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. 17 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players. There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Brady gives now to Blount. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And they get 14 yards there and a 1st down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he is going to lose yardage here. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down. Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Here's Blunt. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there to defend. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Brief break in the action here. More from the desert after this. They'll try and sneak it here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Are we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing it all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down.
It's a pickup of 14 there, and that'll be good for an Arizona first down. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Palmer gives to Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll loop. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, Palmer. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Now Palmer on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll come out in the pistol. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And a cutback left. Touchdown, Cardinals! David Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a
love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now out come the Patriots. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And with Gronkowski, the buzz after the Seahawks game was that fourth down fade pattern. Was it the right call? Did Cam Chancellor hold? What did you see?
I have a lot of people that I work with that go crazy whenever they see a fade ball. They're like, that play never works. But I don't believe that to be true. I think that it's a very effective play when run correctly. And the problem that they had on that play, Gronk was being defended by Cam Chancellor, who was also a big body safety. They're like two mastodons in the end zone. I was glad that there was no flag. Let them work it out themselves. Incomplete.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know that.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They go to Johnson again. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Their way back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Give them 16 on the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Now Blunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Maybe they're getting out physically. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Have we yet met a receiver that wasn't excited about getting a chance to play with Tom Brady?
Absolutely not.
And Martellus Bennett bringing his considerable skills to New England now. Going to hook up with Mr. Brady for...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frosty Rucker in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now Palmer. And Gresham has it left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Ellington. And some room to run now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the second level, the linebackers, or the third level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there and create more space for their runners to gain the yardage.
And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's Ellington. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They're going to run this with a tight end. Call it no gain that time, and now it...
Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Get ready. Wide 18. Wide 18.
On 3rd and goal, Palmer. That's complete right around the 8. And he is going to lose yardage here. Lose it. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the fourth quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to push and run. 65 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Brady now on first down. Screen pass to Blunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. LeGarrette Blunt, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are back within a score. There are several elements to
get to the quarterback, but almost get to see wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking down for the touchdown.
The Cardinals' offense now works their way back on 3 points because they were well within range of scoring.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the $300 contract time. But that offense, they're thinking
contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know.
Second down now after the pass. Another Johnson on the counter. And he went no 29. It's a loss of 2.
Even had time to notice if anyone was there. It was just a blink of an eye.
It's third down, 6 yards to go for the on third. And he's got the first.
That's going to leave a mark because they really need
frustrating defensively. You're a play away
or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away.
As he's met at the line of scrimmage. So they're going to take another timeout. That's good. So they're now Palmer to throw. Shot on the release as this will be in.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on that, up your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurt. Even if this team has any chance to win this football. From the gun, he'll be hit as he releases it.
Well, that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we ball.
So on fourth down. Clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fairly short kick here as this is toward the side. Takes it past the 42nd and 5.
You know what really fires up offense? Carrying the ball behind them can create his.
He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chain to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, crowd, him coming out the backfield, breaking him down, that was a nice game.
It's a gain of 9. You
and when you have a guy in the back passing attack, because what you're trying to do is get him into people miss and advance the football.
For a good game. And now here's a timeout. It's just their first. And it's first and goal now. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Mistake to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Huge man.
He is
not just a big and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to hang on. Here, timeout called up aside. Back to throw. He takes it.
Wow. Scoring late in the game.
That advantage that they just got. He's got it. Gostkowski now. What is the fair catch? A signal for and take it. One possession game.
A lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed because this is a pressure situation. On field, limited timeouts. Got to get out and back yourself up defensively.
After a good game. Well, we know he's got the hands. A great catch.
Or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. Use the speed to his advantage.
They'll look to throw. Now it's a crusher there as it's intercepted. So the defense there opportunistic.
Because so many times it's more a matter of credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have signaled